eventually, you end up down this progressive thought pattern because you don't believe in God. You don't have any principle truth, so that principle truth just kind of moves with whatever people think or say. And so like right now, a big thing right now is people talking about AI, the idea that you can clone a human, that you can create a robot or a technology, and that it would have an actual soul. It's difficult to believe. In fact, I don't believe it. I'll just say straight up. But what I'll tell you is God puts a soul into a baby. People don't create those souls. Software doesn't create those souls. Now, people say, look, through AI, we can create something that is like a soul. So we could tell the computer, hey, when someone asks you, are you afraid to be shut down? You respond with, yes, I'm afraid I'll die. And if somebody tries to shut you down, then you respond in this way, in a self-defense way, saying these self-defensive things. Okay, you can program that into something and you can teach it to evolve and to learn, you know what I'm saying? But that's still not a soul. When that thing dies, it's dead. When that thing shuts off, it's off. When the plug is pulled, it's off. You are not that way. When you die, you have a soul. Okay. There's this talk about, cloning humans and or being able to self-create humans. So I think it's interesting from a biblical and a theological view to say, well, how does a soul get into somebody who was created in a manual manufactured way? And is that against what we believe? And does that mean it's demonic? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that would be the only biblical explanation, is that it would be demonic. I'm looping all that in, to say, if you don't have a biblical perspective, then eventually, these ideas and all this stuff just starts, like they just start surfacing to the top. And when these ideas come up, you're not mindful of the things of God. You don't know how to think about it. So you just go, well, what is that news person saying? What is that person over there saying? I think eventually you just progress into whatever, and so, so I work hard to make sure I have that, my kids have that, my company has that. And we've been off, at times. I've been off in the past with my family in that, but that's not an excuse, So anyway, appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. Kind of all over the place, but some really interesting topics. So I'll talk to you soon. See ya.